Gentlemen, this is for the vacant featherweight championship belt. Your fighter fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in at 66.6. He's at 28, stands at 5'8". He fights out of Flex MMA and Millen from Hales from Cumbria, Nuttall. His opponent fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at 65.6. He's at 25, stands at 5'8". He fights out of Manchester Predators and hails from Salford, Big Knight.
This is fight number 12 of the evening for the featherweight championship at 66 kilograms amateur A.
Yeah, I've seen Ben fight previously, man. He's fought on FCC and he's a solid fighter. So we'll see what Jed brings to the show this evening.
Both seem confident, both seem calm, collected. The experience obviously shown with both fighters. You've got Ben in the white and black Venom shorts, and you've got Jed in the black Venom shorts.
Yeah, they're moving well. They're going in and out, you know, at the right pace. They're trying to find the gap. It looks like that Ben was trying to simulate and go for a shoot there. So I don't know if he wants much of the stand-up, but he was still strong with the leg kicks, wasn't he?
Yeah, it looks like his idea is to try and get him down, and Jed obviously trying to keep it standing exactly here.
Yeah, and he's working well, is Jed. He's got the whizzer, which he's using to turn Ben back onto the cage, which is a very clever move. It prevented Ben from taking him down.
Yeah, and now Jed's got the dominant position. Got Ben his back's flat against the cage, and looked like he's trying to work his own takedown, but Ben's flipped it into his own advantage.
Well, the saving grace for Ben was he got both underarms there, you know, and he was able to use that to be able to do a bit of a dance and get Jed onto the cage. However, Jed wasn't happy with that, and he did the same, and now he's got Ben back on the cage.
Yeah, the idea from here would be to keep your base low, keep your legs apart to make sure you don't he doesn't drop for a single or a double. Try and get one underhook, if not both. But Jed's got the takedown here by a more or less a throw.
Yeah, chest on chest. Although Ben had both arms under, Jed was just able to just flick, twist and bring him. But Ben is savvy off his back, and you can see he's got an active guard. Yeah,
he's going for an armbar here. It's close. He's trying to get his left leg over the head of Jed, but Jed's savvy to that.
He's working it.
He's got it here. He's flicked him over. Brilliant escape, hitchhiker escape there from Jed, going back into Ben's guard. It's not closed up, but Ben's trying to use the right right leg to sweep him.
Great work by Jed there. That just shows hours and hours of drilling, because he had milliseconds to get that hitchhiker and get out of there.
Yeah, Ben had the arm completely stretched out. The idea is to face your thumb towards your own head and hitchhiker shape over your shoulder, which he did.
It looks like we've got a good fight stood up and a good fight on the ground as well, because at the same time they just transitioned from one being on top and the other one, and both having active guards off the back. And here we go again with Ben working at the same time. Jed's trying to keep him against the cage and push him that way. Yeah,
obviously Ben was in the centre of the ring when he got the armbar last time. Obviously, to get the armbar he needs space, but he's done it again. But Jed's got his arm out. Maybe he's folded up now to throw a few strikes to Ben. Has he got his hands up for a guillotine?
Well, he's got it there. He's got it there tight. But Ben's clever as well. He's trying to keep and pass the legs and get into side control to alleviate any pressure on the guillotine, which he's successfully done.
Yeah, the idea from a guillotine, if you can get a takedown, is to pass straight into side control.
Okay, that was the end of the round.
End of round one. The idea from a guillotine position, pass the legs straight into side control and put the cross face in and use that shoulder pressure to make them give up the chokehold, as it were.
We've got a fight in our hands here, my friend.
We have. It looked like Jed was happy to keep it standing, but it just shows that he knows what he's doing on the ground. That armbar again was tight and he escaped.
Milliseconds, you were there. Honestly, I mean, I personally thought that's it, because Ben is savvy off his back and he had it deep, but at the same time, he just knew enough, did Jed, to be able to bridge, hitchhike and work his way and get back onto his knees and pass the guard.
I would find it very, very hard to judge that first round. Obviously, you had both had top position. Obviously, submission there for Ben, so maybe it leans that way. But obviously, we're not judges.
That's true, my friend. That's true. Okay, so we got round number two. Both good stood up, both good on the ground. So it's a game of chess here, my friend. They're looking for smallest of openings to be advantageous in.
Yeah, that first round went very, very quickly. let's hope they use round 2 to advantage, try and get the upper hand, especially in the judges' eyes if it doesn't go to a finish. Oh.
I tell you what, that was strong there by Jed. He got a kick, but he was able to catch Ben with an uppercut and rock him backwards, and now he's just putting some ground and pound on him, and Ben is really trying to keep composed under these circumstances.
Yeah, that did rock Ben. He's doing good. He kept a hold of Jed, but it looks like Jed's trying to take the back, but Ben's knows what he's doing there. He switched it round to take down there.
Great work. I tell you what, Ben did well there to keep composed under those circumstances, because he was able to work his way back down, bring him back up again, and then they had a bit of a scramble and he's ended up on top, which if nothing else gives him that breathing space and clears his head.
Yeah, sometimes you just need that to make sure.
He's going for the armbar off the back, which is awesome.
That was very quickly. Jed's trying to grab the right leg of Ben to try and stop the arm from locking in, and he's done that, and he switched it to Ben's guard again.
It was one of those where Ben went for the move, nearly got it, but there's a price to pay for that, where he's ended up on his back now.
Yeah, Ben is overhooking the right arm of Jed and trying to push the left arm back to try and get the triangle. Jed's using the cage to his advantage to stop the movement of Ben's hips to lock that up.
Yeah, I think with Ben, he's really trying to get that triangle, but Jed, he had that leg ready just in case, and he was going to posture his head up. And now, I mean, the great thing about Ben is he's got such an active guard, you know, and he's working really well off his back, which is preventing Jed from sustaining him and giving out any sort of ground and pound.
Yeah, he's hit 2 arm bars from his back, Ben. He seems quite comfortable here.
Could be a hat
and he's going for a third one.
There you go.
He's really trying to lock up the armbar. He's got his legs crossed from this position. He's trying to stretch the arm out of Jed.
I mean, Jed has got him stacked, which is good for him there, because what he don't want to do, which is what's happening, with Ben's got his arm around Jed's knee, and now he's going for a bit of a reverse triangle here.
Yeah, inverted triangle here. It's maybe just a stopgap to control Jed for a few seconds. Jed's stepping over to try and release that and get a better position.
Yeah, that will expose Ben, and which he has done. But Ben doesn't stop. He's scrambling and he's trying to work his way down, but he's leaving his neck there, which at the same time Jed is wary of.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to go for a single. He's got the head on the right side, but he needs to drop his hips and raise up and then turn towards his right to try and finish the single leg.
It's also giving him a bit of a breathing space, but at the same time Jed is throwing in a couple of solid punches to Ben's left ear, which he's got to think about at the same time as trying to go for the takedown.
End of round 2, both very active again, back and forth. 2 submission attempts by Ben, one in the first round. The judges could see that. You should be judging it on effective grappling, which Ben is doing, but it looks like Jed in that round controlled the pace, controlled where the fight went, came up on top from the submission attempt.
You know, these are the sort of fights you want for a championship fight, where, you know, it's equal, one way, other way, small margins of error, which you can capitalise on, which is what's happening today.
Yeah, exactly.
Really impressed with Ben off his back. You know, he's really active, he keeps moving, and like you said, he keeps going for those arm bars from the smallest of movement. His shoulders don't seem to move and his hips are flicking around, and so he's not telegraphing them at all.
The referee's about to get round 3 underway.
Ben, keep moving! Ben, keep moving! Keep moving! Remember to the tree!
Brilliant sportsmanship there to end the last round of the title fight. Let's see what happens.
I think Ben kind of showed that kick, which Jed moved in and tried to go for his own punch to counter it.
Back up, Ben! Ben, back up!
Jed tried the headlock.
He's got it in deep there. He's got it just under the chin.
There's no hooks in. That's why Ben's trying to. And Ben's tapped.
Got him. Wow.
And it ends just like that. 2 rounds were very even. You couldn't really see what was going on as Ben grabbed the head of Jed to try and put him on his back. Jed got the dominant position, didn't get the hooks in, which you would normally need to finish the rear naked choke, but it was that deep it didn't matter. And Ben taps in the 3rd round to now give the featherweight title.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 27 seconds of the third round, your referee, Mr. Paul Crosby, calls a stop into the fight, declining your winner by rear naked choke.